ओ दादी जान से प्यारी, जान की दादी, ओ प्यारी दादी।
फिर कहेगा योग बल, अच्छा मेरा नहीं, मेरा बल नहीं, योग से बाबा की शक्ति बहुत काम करती है। जिसे योग लगाया ना, उसकी शक्ति बहुत मदद करती है। इसलिए कभी निराश हो सकते, भाई हम हिम्मत हार के बैठे, या कभी ये ख्याल आए पता नहीं मेरा क्या पार्ट है, या किसी जेलसी हो जाए और उसे भेंट करता रहे, या पुरानी बात फिर से पकड़ के बैठे, याद के चले हुए। पुराने में भी देह है, संबंध है, दुनिया है, पैसा है, मान है, शान है। जो पुराना बात थी ना, वो पहले तो छोड़ नहीं सके, छोड़ा है तो फिर उससे याद आती है। पहले छोड़ने के समय टाइम लगाया, छोड़ूं कैसे, छोड़ूं क्या करूं, जब छूटा है फिर याद आता है। तो अपने आप अच्छी तरह से अंदर से याद क्या है, योग क्या है। फिर मैं तो यात्रा पर हूं ना, यात्रा पर क्या करते हैं, बहुत हल्के, कुछ मेरा नहीं है, जहां जाना है वहां पहुंचना है, टाइम पे पहुंचना है। पीछे कभी बुद्धि ऐसी नहीं करनी है। देख रहा बुलावा आए ना तो भी, यात्रा हम बहुत दूर चले गए तो वो हमको बुला नहीं सकते हैं। हम दूर चले गए ना तो कोई हमको बुला नहीं सकता है, कोई खींच नहीं सकता है। कभी कंफ्यूजन नहीं है, क्या करूं, यात्रा पर हूं ना, जा रही हूं ना, अभी किससे पूछूं क्या करूं। हाँ? मुझे कुछ करना नहीं। तो 75 में अव्यक्त बाबा ने कहा था, जो प्लान बनाते हो प्रैक्टिकल करना है तो प्लेन को, बुद्धि को प्लेन रखो, नहीं तो सोचते कुछ और है, फिर कहते कर नहीं सकते हैं, कारण बुद्धि प्लेन नहीं है।
रखेंगे हम तेरे दिव्य कहानी, मुरलीधर और मुरली के तुम थे खूब दीवाने, मुरलीधर और मुरली के तुम थे खूब दीवाने। याद रखेंगे हम तेरी दिव्य कहानी, दादी जी याद रखेंगे हम तेरी दिव्य कहानी।
Om Shanti. Adopt the culture of truth and good manners, the power of silence. Some children say, generally, I don't get angry, but when someone tells lies, I do then get very angry. If that person told you lies and you spoke with anger, which one of you is right? Many of you are very clever and say, it's not that they get angry, it's just that their voice is loud or sharp. Since you're able to control the volume of something with instruments of science, are you not able to control your own voice, volume, and tone? with the power of silence. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avikti Parivar. Today is day 28. Adopt the culture of truth and good manners. Today's topic, the power of silence. Now, we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti. We had a big celebration of completing 5 years every day, every morning. Avyakti Parivar, conversations and videos and many, many beautiful things which have happened in 5 years. Majority of you had been attending every day. If not live, then you go in YouTube and watch it. Some listen fully, some half. Because of time difference, it's the time of Murli. So there are some who are not able to attend regularly. And yesterday after celebration, we received lot of emails and phone calls from different countries. Some we could take, some we couldn't. But want to thank you for that. I think Avyakti Parivar is one of the example, I should say, or a model of being together. And I think it must be Baba and Dadi Janki and other ancestor souls, that there never had been any dispute or any argument amongst the team. Translators, all of you, are very regular, consistent, and you are improving. But then many new ones call and say they want to help. But I know that we don't have vacancy, right? Because all of us from very day one are continuing, even these days, because of service, some because of their college, or there are some children also. Even if you are busy, but most of you have continued to contribute whatever you had been doing. So this harmony, this collective effort, which is started with one point, but now it is worldwide. We started during the time of, of course, Dadi Janki, then the COVID. Children were sitting at home, many were working from home. So there were a lot of calls from parents. Can we do something with children? So we started with 5 years and older. And all of those children are now 10 years, 11 years, 9 years. Right? And some new also joined. So we have 8 teachers for children. And those teachers take new ones in the different chat rooms, and they start with the basic. Also, we have youth, but the families, lot of families, they sit together and listen. So it's not congratulations for 1 or 2 or 10. It's for all of us. For me, when I know that we turn on and there will be big families sitting, it motivates, it inspires. and one is able to do it. So Dadi Janki said, never get disappointed, right? Lot of people come and say, because this is not happening, I am disappointed. That's the time we use knowledge, we use Baba, we use our power. Or even Baba had said recently, don't say it's difficult. Don't use the word difficult. So whatever Baba says, we should take it as blessing. Once I came here to Madhuban, I used to spend 2 months even before. That was February, March with double foreigners. So once I had an issue, went to Dadi Prakash Bhai, Dadi, we will make some time. We need to talk. I need to talk. Dadi said, okay. So 2 months passed and we couldn't sit. So when I was about to leave, I said, Dadi, we couldn't talk. Daddy said, you will never have any no problem. So I didn't take it that why I couldn't get time with Daddy but I took the blessing. Anything happen, it's not difficult. Anything happens, it's all right. So there are certain ways where we use our spiritual strength and the blessings so that obstacles and problems, they disappear. So we have to use those methods, right? So thank you again for being with us together for 5 years. This morning, Baba's signal, teachings, blessing, whatever you call it, is to use power of silence. There are different ways you can use 3 dots. You can use past is past. Recently we celebrated Holi. It's really gone. Dadi Gulzar used to tell us, whatever happens is more sensible than you. Because those situations go, but you hold it. You don't let go. You don't forget. So those vibrations, you bring back again in your mind the situation. Right? Someone said something and you are hurt, right? And then you keep thinking, this person hurt me. I was hurt. It's not right. It happened once, right? How many times you think? How many months you keep thinking? So who is hurting whom? That person said once, and you are thinking 1,000 times. So you are hurting yourself, right? So when Baba said, don't give sorrow, don't take sorrow. Taking sorrow means you hold it and you keep thinking about it. So your injury, your hurt, it never heals. We want to heal, not hurt. And for that, power of silence is important. Some children say, generally, I don't get angry. But when someone tells lie, I do then get very angry. Generally, I don't, but then I get very angry. If that person told you lies and you spoke with anger, which one of you is wrong? In one of the Murli Baba said, either both are wrong or both are right. I mean, both have their own reason, right? So whether you consider as right, both were right, this one is right, or you say both are wrong. So I decided to keep it both are right. And I found that it helps a lot. But if you say this one is wrong, this one is right, then there is problem, right? I always say thinking bad about others or negative about others will not help you to be better. So always try to see, there is a saying these days, win-win game, right? If both can win, then the feelings of defeat, revenge, animosity make everyone feel good. So Baba says, many of you are very clever and say that it is not that they got angry, it is just that their voice is loud. One sister had a very short temperament, will go very loud. So one day I told her, but that's not right for your image. She said, I speak loud to make myself clear. So I said, that's also a good point. She said, I'm talking loud to make myself clear so that you all can understand. There are many, many good reasons they give. But Baba says, you are able to control the volume of something with devices of science. Are you not able to control your own voice or volume and the tone with the power of silence? So it's a point to contemplate and practice and bring transformation, because ultimately we have to become aware where you will talk less and softly and sweetly. These are the slogans and the teachings and the example Dadis have set for us. So we have to follow. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Hello, Judy Ben. Om Shanti.
Hello. Golden greetings, Didi. Diamond greetings.
You too.
Thank you. Very warm greetings to the family as well. And may I add my congratulatory feelings to the mountain that you've already received on the occasion of the 5th anniversary. It's really quite remarkable. It's actually a miracle. It's so incredible, as you said, for all the reasons you've shared. And I know a lot of those here now have been here for the whole journey. So congratulations to you as well. And one thing I've always appreciated about, there's many things, but I've appreciated how it helps us to stay close to the Yagya. You know, even as you were now telling some Yagya stories, I was really feeling that we're all gathered around your chair, like a storyteller in our boxes. We're gathered around your chair. It's such sweet storytelling. It's really the best stories. So thank you. Thank you for keeping those treasures for us. So this is such an interesting month. Truth and good manners. And a bit touched by the Murli today, I was hoping to explore with you more it's about a culture, adopt a culture of truth and good manners, but more the inner culture of truth and good manners. So what's going on inside of me and how that might contribute to a very sincere and nonviolent silence, if you will. So in the Murli today, Baba said, if your yoga is good, your behavior too will be good. However, sometimes while studying, there is ego. Here, you have to make incognito effort to have remembrance. So the first thing I was hoping you could explore with us is I felt a lot of worthiness in Baba's Murli today, a real invocation of our worthiness, development of our worthiness, and where worthiness plays a role between truth and good manners, rather than perhaps ego inserting itself in the middle. So the good manners are actually more a show than sincere. There's even some cultures that are socialized to be very honorable, very polite, but it's not necessarily based on truth and worthiness. So do you feel that through truth, through inculcation of truth, the worthiness or self-respect of the soul develops, and that's where those good manners are ultimately coming from? If you could explore just the role of worthiness, not ego, not socialization, but just worthiness in driving good manners.
Yeah, I remember one time, must be 50, 60 years ago, Chandramani Dadi was there in Indraprasth. And I went, or she called me, and she said that there is one good manner is to respect everyone or talk respectfully. But some do it only as a manner, but they don't respect from the heart. So I just asked her, but how do you feel the difference? She said, because in front of you, they will talk nicely, but not they talk nicely about you all the time. And she was saying, there has to be that feeling of respect. You know, I am in Shantivan for almost 2 months. There is another 3 weeks left. And when I see those who have brothers who have surrendered, yesterday photographer came, then other brother came to help us with something. We see brothers all over doing lot of seva. And I just think that actually sons are supposed to be the main property of the family in a way, because source of income, and in India they believe that for funeral you need son. So they will have 3 daughters but still keep going on to get a son. But then their respect, their humility, and whatever they go through their journey, how through spirituality, Baba's help, they overcome all that. So I always respect, but then now I respect more from the heart, that everyone, Baba's child, how much sacrifice is there, but then how fortunate they are. If it's their fortune that they could surrender, they could be in Baba's service, and they are holding yagya. Baba also said today that it's mostly brothers who had been cooking, and there was a time we all used to cook, but that was about 100, 200 people. But now it's thousands. Last time we were 22,000 for Dadi Gulzar, and 24 hours kitchen is on. And, whenever I call, just to find out how is everything, and they are very light also about everything. Whatever salvation they need or some extra things they need, they will mention it. Everything is growing so fast, and to hold that, so seeing the speciality, seeing the sacrifice, seeing their quality of cooperation, willingness to help you, definitely creates a lot of respect. So what Baba is saying, have respect or any manner which should be from your nature. That is why, I remember a few years ago, some of the VIPs, we had a gathering with them. They said what we will take from Brahma Kumaris is culture of peace. So, but now Baba is saying culture of truth, right? And when they hear that, very few people will kind of think, how can there be culture of truth? Every step people think they have to tell lie. They have to do it. I mean, this is the culture now in the world. And we are talking about manners and the culture of truth. So it will be very interesting to take this topic even out. And of course, thankful to Raju Bhai for taking out these points for us. So manners from respect, or all the manners, or truth from the heart. You have to create a method where you don't have to tell truth. And that's only possible if you do it from day one. You have a very good camera and you have borrowed it, and somebody says, oh, you have such a beautiful camera. Oh, yes, yes, my father bought it. It's a children's story. Now, next time that children has birthday party, other one, can you bring camera? But it was not his camera. So he had to tell another lie. Then he has to tell, just because of one lie, he had to continue. So this is a child story, but if you do one time, you have to cover it, cover it, cover it, keep telling, and then it becomes your norm of life. And some people don't even know they are lying. It's like their habit. They will make things, make up, say whatever, but it's not true, right? So I really appreciate culture of truth. First culture of peace, now is culture of truth. Something very new, different, very powerful, and most needed at this time is culture of truth.
Beautiful. Thank you. Baba also said, and when you were talking about, and in the signal, it talks about the force or the anger, the pressure, and again, back to the inner world, what's happening inside the soul. There's a saying that, if you take an orange and you put pressure on the orange, you squeeze it, all that will come out is orange juice, because that's what's inside. So again, I'm just thinking about the culture inside as coming out. And I know Daddy also talked about a plain intellect. In the Murli, Baba said, this one, referring to Brahma Baba, has 1,000 concerns. But there is just the one concern. Baba, again, reinforced, there's just the one concern anyway. And then there are 1,000 other concerns, and kind of losing the point. Can that pressure inside of the soul of kind of losing the point, that single concern, just create so much pressure that it starts to come out as not the best manners in interaction?
Do you get that pressure?
No, I'm actually very thankful that Baba says there's just one concern. I love that he gives us that gift of the point, because there's a lot going on, of course.
Because I noticed that you run the center, you have your job, and then you get hundreds of requests from designing their flyer, blessing card, and you never say no to anyone. And also you always then look, not only say yes, but you look all right too. So definitely, I don't know what's the strength, but definitely the whole family appreciate you are being well, you are saying yes, and it's still very sweet. So I think you are on the way to not adopt, but as you said, that orange juice comes from the orange, right? Can't be from apple, right?
Yeah.
So you must be that original one who holds the culture of truth, right? To
Mhm.
feel that for yourself.
I feel that you're giving me many blessings. I'm taking them into my heart. I just know that when I hear Baba say something like, that's just the one concern, just remember me, become pure. And even when I think about Avyakti Parivar, I think it's because that seed, that simple seed at the beginning you've described, was so pure and innocent, all of this has happened. And the focus is to keep that seed pure and innocent. I don't think you had any expectation of all of this happening, but it has happened because the seed. And so for me, I appreciate Baba's focus on the seed. That's what helps me to stay light, absolutely. But I just feel that, is it possible I know that for myself, my manners go, the graciousness, whatever will go when I feel a lot of pressure inside, when my intellect is not playing, or I'm losing the point, or being influenced even by others who have lost the point. So I'm just wondering if that sometimes happens inside the soul, that there's the capacity to be very gracious, but kind of losing the point inside.
Yeah, but as you said, only one concern is remembrance of Baba
Yeah.
and keep increasing that. So the help which you will get from Baba, remembrance will make you light, and you know your intellect could be very plain if you have to remember. Yeah, that is one concern we all should keep. My state should remain good. It should be in Baba's remembrance. All other concerns just become very small, like, okay, I will deal with it, I will take care of it. And not only that, but like in the morning, I hear so many issues, and by noontime, I don't remember them. I said, okay, we will deal with one at a time. So, definitely, remembrance of Baba is the key of everything, whether it is health, whether it is power, whether it is lightness, it's all Baba's remembrance. So I think Brahma Baba had only that concern. That is why when 20 children are leaving and saying, Baba, we want to go, Baba said, when you are planning to go, we have, if one student leaves, teacher keep thinking so long, she left, he left. Their part was like that. Their part was only up to that. It's many concerns come and we hold those concerns
Mm.
and they become like a big issue. Even there is a concern and you keep thinking about that concern, which generally could happen, that only that point is in you. Problem is going on. Instead of be in silence, like Baba says, and then solution will come, right? But if we keep thinking, it will be bigger and bigger. So to make it smaller, like no, Baba says, the mountain into mole and mole into cotton ball, and then blow it off. And sometimes we see that if you leave it on Baba, have trust. And I think most important thing is communication. Like if you have any concern or any pressure, when you are able to discuss with someone, especially with some senior or experienced person, you feel lighter, right? And you also find some solution. So I think that communication also is very important. And it's a big family, right? Of course, Baba said, pay attention to your company. If someone other one is not satisfied, you go to that person. He will tell you two more stories. But if you go to a person who has contentment, love for the family, love for yajna, will not say anything, will help you, right? So company we have to be careful with, because we don't want to get into more gossip, more stories. And Nirvar Bhai told Bhumi Ben one time, which I think helped her to settle a lot, that it's a big family. In big family, there will always be some story, right? So why you get like, oh, this one said this, that one says that, that one. I don't even hear who says what. Let them say it, right? You do what is right. Don't get into the story. Many people tell me this happened, that happened, this one. It's not of my interest. No, I don't want to hear. So I tell them that it's enough, I don't want to get I'm not what I have to do with that, no. Unless somebody is asking for help, you listen to them. But someone is just keep telling you stories, information, why I'm going to keep all that information in me and keep think you will think, no, whatever you hear. So I think we have to use a lot of silence of eyes, silence of ears, silence of mouth, silence of mind, right? More we use silence instead of keep getting stuff inside.
Mhm.
And then they don't remember Baba that much,
Mhm.
forget about Murli, because there's so much stuff there, One time we asked Dadi Janki, how can you keep talking about knowledge all day? Because she has nothing else.
Yeah.
I have only knowledge. So I thought that's a good point, right? Why you keep taking information, right? Keep knowledge inside so that you are sensible, you are more mature, and you are a yogi soul. One has knowledge, also have good yoga, right?
Beautiful. I know that in the Hindi class you talked about the connection between silence and good manners. You mentioned staying essenceful, not going into too much expansion, which can create this clutter inside. So I cannot believe it, Didi, but we are coming to the end of the month. I don't know, time is moving very quickly, and I'm going to take a chance at this time to ask you what you've really taken from this month, this theme. I know you mentioned you think of it as a bouquet, so you just keep adding to the bouquet and carry it with you, but what have you really appreciated from the theme this month?
I just be truthful, in the sense of whatever it is. But but thinking somewhere, if it remains very clear, very clean. Baba connected lot, with the truth. That when there is truth, your intellect is very clean and clear. A lot of people say, how do I increase the efforts? Now, if you want to increase the speed of your car, you have to have clear glass, right?
Mm.
So that you can see clearly and you can speed up. So many points, but I found very useful every point of every morning. And yeah, what I took is only, like some people say, what you eat only shows from your health, right?
Mm.
So our good manners, our sweetness, our patience, all these will show that soul has really taken what Baba has given for this one.
Hmm. I love something you said tonight. Someone with good manners will heal and not hurt. I thought that was very beautiful. So again, from my heart, Didi, I there's no words to describe how touched I am, and I think everyone is, to see you every night flowing so gracefully with such wisdom from Baba. It's really been such an incredible gift to the family. So thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank
Om
you.
Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, thank you so much. And tomorrow is Saturday, and it was scheduled from Amritwela. So, tomorrow, Saturday, is a Global Bhakti Day, Saturday, March 29th. So, we will start our Zoom from Amritwela until evening, night. We will keep it on for Global Bhakti. So, you all are welcome to join anytime during the day for the Bhakti. And the schedule will be from 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. Amritwela, 6 o'clock Bhakti will start, followed by, the Zoom will be on 6 o'clock pre-meditation before the Murli, Hindi Avek Murli, 7 to 8:30 a.m. Then Bhakti will continue in the afternoon. Avekti children class, 1:30 to 3 p.m. Avekti youth class, 3 to 4 p.m. Bhakti will continue, and then in the evening, Hindi series, English series, and chit chat. So that's the schedule for tomorrow. Now let's remember Baba and take Drishti from Didi.
शांति की शक्ति से शांति जग में लानी है, शांति की शक्ति से शांति जग में लानी है।
शांत मन हो तन हो शीतल, शांत मन हो तन हो शीतल,
ऐसी दुनिया बनानी है, शांति की शक्ति से शांति जग में लानी है, शांति की शक्ति से।
आदि गुण अनादि रूप, शांति तेरा है अधिकार, तेरे दैवी राज स्वर्ग में शांति की थी सदा बहार।
शांति की किरणों से, शांति की किरणों से करुणा अब बरसानी है, शांति की शक्ति से शांति जग में लानी है, शांति की शक्ति से। श्रेष्ठ कर्म का बीज शांति, इसमें छिपा है सुख का सार, दिव्य गुणों की खान यही है, शांति में है शिव का प्यार, तड़पती हुई हर एक आत्मा, तड़पती हुई हर एक आत्मा, प्यास सबकी बुझानी है, शांति की शक्ति से शांति जग में लानी है, शांति की शक्ति से।
ओम शांति, ओम शांति।
ओम शांति दीदी, ओम शांति
Om Shanti
परिवार।
Didi, Baba.
Om
Om
Shanti
Shanti
Didi.
Didi.
Om Shanti Didi. Om Shanti Didi. Om Shanti
Om
Didi.
Shanti.